our shoulders, we're going to work our triceps and our lats. This is just as easy as doing this, except we're going to use the wall for more leverage. So if I'm going to stretch my right side, I'm just going to put my right elbow, or the back of the elbow, like this part, against whatever surface I find, whether it's a wall or a tree. And if you can see, my stance here is staggered. The side of the arm that I'm stretching, that leg is closest to the wall, and this leg here is using as a leverage point. And you're just leaning into it. The more you lean, you can flex your bicep too to maximize the stretch, but you're just leaning here for 2 minutes. And then when you're done, slowly come off, shake your arms out, and you can switch.
Keep it from behind.
My feet change, feet position change, and you're just leaning into it. This leg is acting as a leverage point, pushing into the stretch, flexing the biceps so you get maximum stretch on the tricep, and hold for 2 minutes. And after that, after you're done with both arms, this is a good chest, arm, bicep, forearm stretch. I'm going to take the base of my palm and I'm going to put it on the wall. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to use my opposite hand and brace it on the quad and just lean into the stretch here. And you can rock back and forth a little bit throughout the stretch. A small key point on this stretch is that you open your fingers as wide as possible. And after a minute or so, you might feel some tingling in your fingers. Try not to close them. Keep them open here, and try not to come off of the stretch just to be able to get feeling back in your hands. You actually want that blood to get trapped. So you're here for 2 minutes, and then when you're done with 2 minutes, you can just take the foot that was closest to the wall, swing it behind you, and then you can, with almost the same position with your hand, and I use this hand to brace, just stretch here, and then you're getting a little bit more of a lat stretch. Getting right here. And this one's optional to hold for 1 or 2 minutes, simply because we already got some of the lat with the tricep and other stretch that we just did. So when you're finished with that, you switch over, hand open, palm open, fingers as wide as possible, opening as wide as possible, bracing opposite hand on the opposite knee, and just leaning into the stretch. You can rock back and forth a little bit, and whichever point that you find tension, just relax at that point, and then when that tension relaxes, just go a little bit deeper into the stretch, and you can just lean into it as much as you want. And after 2 minutes, you come here, and you just lean into the lat stretch. And when you're done with that, you can shake your arms out, maybe put the back of your palms in the crook of your hips here. Bring your elbows together, or you can even do palms in your hips. Bring your elbows together.